How did I first get into cars? Well, my first exposure to cars was actually in kindergarten. In Chinese kindergarten, they will give you these magazines, and I don't think they know what kind of magazines they should give to little kids, so they gave us car magazines. And in my kindergarten, it was cool to like cars. So that's how I first got exposed to cars, and then it just kind of got started from there.
My name's Justin Robley. I'm a facilities electrician at Carleton. I started out as a little kid, pulling apart everything that I could pull apart on my dad's farm. I started working on cars when I was 15. Actually, I was working on a farm, saved up money, and I bought a four-wheeler, but realized that my four-wheeler was only so good for a mode of transportation. And as a 15-year-old turning 16, it was everything I wanted to do to stretch my wings and get everywhere that I possibly could. So I traded the four-wheeler for almost the identical car that we're riding in today. It's a 1967 Chevelle.
I guess the thing about the car hobby is that car is a multi-dimensional thing. You look at it from the outside, it's got its own style. It's got a face. It's got designs. It's got a culture behind it. And if you go inside, then it becomes architecture. If you look at it from the outside as sculpture, then you look at it from the inside as architecture. Then you started then as a car, and that gives another dimension of the thing you can get from cars, is that you get its aesthetic appeal, it's the feeling you get, and the joy it brings, the G-force it gives you, and the joy of controlling something.
Once you figure something out, it's such an accomplishment, and you understand how things work. I understand. I'm not even a mechanic, and I pride myself on understanding how everything mechanical works around me. It's amazing how things have evolved, and even technology. As rudimentary as this car is, I still run oxygen sensors and a data logger, and I make the most out of the car because I can. And anyone that's starting to work on cars, I think the future is definitely in electric vehicles. My wife has an electric car, but at the same time, the past and the history, you can't rewrite it, and you make the most of it. They serve their purpose, and I get the most out of it. And it's one of the things that brings me joy, whether I'm working on it or driving it. My kids wonder why I don't pick them up in it after school if the weather's nice. So it's something that just in general, just an appreciation for where things have been and where they're going.